The air in Miami was electric, pulsing with anticipation and the kind of energy that only comes before something unforgettable. It was the kind of atmosphere that makes your skin tingle before a storm, a charge you can almost feel in your bones. Tens of thousands of fans packed Hard Rock Stadium, buzzing for Taylor Swift, their excitement echoing through the stands and out into the humid Miami night. The sky, once bright and hopeful, darkened to a deep, ominous gray. A storm was coming, fast, and everyone could sense it. The wind picked up, sending glitter, confetti, and even the most carefully chosen costumes swirling through the air, as if the weather itself wanted to join the party. Excitement turned to anxious glances at weather apps, as fans huddled together searching for updates and hoping for good news. The forecast's 50% chance of storms now felt inevitable, the odds no longer just numbers but a looming reality. Stadium lights fought the growing darkness as clouds churned overhead, casting an eerie glow over the restless crowd. Lightning flickered on the horizon, a silent warning, each flash a reminder that nature was in control tonight. The show was about to start, but so was the storm. The crowd wondered, what would Taylor do? Would the music win out over the weather? The tension was palpable, the crowd holding its breath, every face a mix of hope and worry. The storm added epic drama, but also real worry. Would the show go on, or would the night end before it even began? Crew members worked with calm urgency, eyes on the sky, hands moving quickly to secure equipment and keep the dream alive. From the front row to the nosebleeds, everyone waited. For Taylor, for the rain, for a sign that the night would go on. The night teetered between anticipation and uncertainty, every second stretching out as the storm loomed closer. Miami was ready for a show, and a storm. The city held its breath, waiting to see which would arrive first. Taylor Swift is no stranger to storms. Over the years, she's become almost synonymous with epic rain-soaked performances, turning what could be a disaster into a celebration. She's faced downpour after downpour, never letting the weather dampen her spirit or her show. For Taylor, the rain is just another spotlight, one that makes every moment shine brighter. Her rain shows are legendary. Fans wear them as a badge of honor. In Foxborough, she performed for hours in a downpour, grinning through every soaked note. The energy in the crowd only grows when the skies open up. Fans know they're witnessing something rare, a show where the weather becomes part of the story. Her rule is simple: play in the rain, never with lightning. Safety comes first, but rain? That's just part of the magic. The show must go on, and Taylor makes sure it does. These moments turn concerts into unforgettable memories. The logistics are wild. Waterproofing gear, slippery choreography, drenched costumes. Every detail is managed so the music never stops. But Taylor and her team are always ready. They've learned to expect the unexpected, and they meet every challenge with a smile. Veteran fans reassure newcomers, she loves the rain. This will be epic. There's a sense of camaraderie, a shared anticipation that only grows as the rain falls harder. The storm became a promise, not a threat. Instead of fear, excitement buzzed through the crowd. Everyone knew they were about to be part of something unforgettable. They were about to join the club of rain show survivors. Taylor never backs down from a challenge, and neither do her fans. Together, they create memories that last a lifetime. The Miami storm was just the next chapter in Taylor's ongoing story of resilience, joy, and music, written once again in the rain. Swifties don't just show up, they prepare. Ponchos in every color appeared as the first drops fell. Waterproof shoes, extra socks, and rain jackets were essentials. Phones slipped into plastic pouches, sweaters swapped for rain gear. Online, fans had shared tips for weeks. Bring a towel, pack hand warmers. The crowd became a community, helping each other with ponchos, sharing snacks, checking on neighbors. No umbrellas allowed, so creativity ruled. The clear bag policy meant strategic packing. As rain began, the plan snapped into action. Ponchos unfurled, hoods up, cheers rising. The rain wasn't a setback, it was part of the adventure. Swifties were ready to dance, soaked but undeterred. The storm was just another guest at the party. The show began, and for a moment the storm seemed distant. Taylor hit the stage, dazzling and defiant, the crowd roaring louder than the wind. The rain was light, almost refreshing. Then thunder rumbled, silencing the stadium. Taylor smiled, unfazed. Sounds like we've got a soundtrack for the Reputation era tonight, Miami. The crowd erupted, anxiety melting into adrenaline. Lightning flashed behind the stadium, distant, dramatic, spectacular. Taylor laughed. Okay, that was dramatic. Are you with me, Miami? The response was thunderous. The storm became a co-star, not an interruption. Wind whipped her hair, rain soaked her dress, but she never missed a beat. Every thunderclap brought cheers. Every lightning flash, screams of delight. Taylor turned the storm into a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The drizzle became a downpour, but spirits soared. The stage shimmered with rain, lights reflecting in every direction. Taylor, drenched, splashed through puddles, making the storm part of the show. Her dancers moved with precision, water flying from every spin. The crowd danced harder, ponchos swishing, faces turned to the sky. Every lyric about resilience hit harder in the rain. When she sang, "I dance in a storm in my best dress," the stadium screamed in understanding. They weren't just singing, they were living it. Taylor laughed, wringing out her hair. "You guys are incredible. This is a night we'll never forget." The Miami Rain Show had a name, and a place in Swiftie history. The storm wasn't winning, the music was, the community was, joy outshone the stormy sky. Suddenly the storm faded as if the sky itself was taking a deep breath and letting go. Rain softened, then stopped, clouds broke apart and the first stars began to peek through, shimmering above the arena like tiny beacons of hope. Relief and triumph swept the crowd. They'd weathered the storm together, united by music and the shared thrill of endurance. Ponchos came off, revealing soaked but beaming fans, their laughter echoing through the stands as they shook out their hair and hugged each other. Taylor, guitar in hand, smiled wide, her eyes shining with pride. "We did it, Miami!" she called out, her voice ringing with genuine joy. "We danced in the rain together!" The crowd erupted, moving as one, every step a celebration of resilience and togetherness. The final songs felt like a victory lap, each note soaring higher as confetti rained down and the band played with renewed energy. Fireworks lit the freshly washed sky, painting it with color and light, a fitting tribute to the night's triumph. As Taylor bowed, the crowd's roar was pure gratitude and joy, a sound that seemed to shake the very foundations of the stadium. They hadn't just seen a concert, they'd lived an event, a memory that would last a lifetime for everyone present. Stories would be told about the storm they survived, led by their fearless leader, and about the night when music and spirit conquered the rain. Leaving the stadium, fans buzzed with happiness, reliving every rain-soaked moment, their hearts full and spirits high. The Miami Thunderstorm didn't ruin the night, it made it legendary, transforming a concert into an unforgettable adventure. On this night, 80,000 people proved that joy shines brightest after the storm, and that sometimes the rainbow is the memory you create together.